Hello everybody, welcome back to another No Man's Sky video with me, Caster, and in this one we're going to go through 10 essential tips for the game. Some of these you may know, some of these you may not know, and a couple of them are just my opinion, to be perfectly honest with you. So the first one I want to discuss is launch fuel. I don't think launch fuel is really worth it, to be honest. I don't think it's worth it for the components it takes to create. You need one metal plating and you need one dihydrogen. I'm just going to make one here for the sake of it. I just think it's too much in terms of resources. And I think there's better ways of recharging your launch fuel rather than Starship launch fuel. And that way is uranium. You can do it with uranium as well. And that takes a lot less in terms of resources. You can find uranium on irradiated planets and in metal fingers. So definitely worth getting those. This is my customized starship I have in front of me here. I don't use it that often. I do like it. My main starship I use is Reborn here, which is my Sentinel ship. I don't need launch fuel for this. It doesn't actually take it anyway. It takes Pugnum or Radiant Shards. But if you were to use launch fuel, the one way you can get rid of using any kind of resource for restoring your launch fuel is by having upgrades. And of course they are the launch auto charger and the aquajet. They both provide auto charging for your launch fuel, so it's definitely worth getting those from Hyperion within the anomaly, the starship research upgrade guy, and they are here. There are not too many nanites with the launch auto charger coming in at 460 and the aquajets being 240. Definitely worth getting these guys, and of course other upgrades help as well, especially S-class upgrades for your launch fuel. Yeah, I just don't... For your launch thruster, sorry. I just don't think the launch fuel is really worth the effort and time it takes to make. Next on the list is to make money, as much money as possible, whether it's scanning rocks, animals, or whatever it may be, or whether it's selling high-value items at space stations, whether you've created them or just salvaged them. Making units is a great way to get on in the game. You can also exchange your units for nanites by going to pirate systems and buying tech packets and arms packets, analysing them, and then selling the subsequent technology back to one of the prospectors in the pirate station, giving you nanites. So making money is definitely the way to go. Next on the list is buy in bulk. You want a load of microprocessors, buy in bulk, maybe not 68, maybe you need 20 or 10, whether it's hydraulic wiring, there's even starship fuel here. Metal platings, I always buy those in bulk, get as many of those as possible, so you stop creating them. The hydrogen, ferrite dust, oxygen, all the key elements, buy in bulk, and then you'll have them for forever and a day. I've got here in my freighter, look, I've still got 10, I've got 30 metal plating in my freighter, and I've still got some with my exosuit, along with a host of other important minerals and materials here. Definitely the way to go, guys. Buy in bulk. It will help you move along so much quicker when it comes to crafting and refueling, etc. Next on the list is disable PvP. Quite a good one to do here if you don't want to die, especially if you're playing in permadeath like I am. If we go onto our start menu here, we go into options, we go into network, and then allow PvP with nobody. I can change that to friends only, group and friends, anyone who can now attack me, and no one. So nobody can kill me within the game. When you're on permadeath mode and you die, your save gets completely wiped and you can no longer play the game within that save. So it's quite important to disable PvP, especially when you're doing Nexus missions and you do, say you activate a mission, anybody can join your mission and they can kill you along the way if they really want to. So not many No Man's Sky community players do this. It happens very rarely, but it can be done. So make sure if you are doing multiplayer, you turn off that allow PvP. This one might seem a bit obvious to some players, but for those who don't know, when you're out and about on your wonderful Earth-like planets like I am here, and you want to get the portal address, you can find that in photo mode. If you enter photo mode and have the menu up, you will see down in the bottom left hand corner there are the portal glyphs, the address for the planet there, so you can invite your friends or whoever it is to come and visit your wonderful planet. I mean, this is quite a lovely planet, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. One other thing to mention when you're traveling through space is you have an early warning pirate system within your ship. If you're traveling in first person, you can see it there on the left hand side. It is telling me that pirates are coming, so you know that you're going to get scanned when that comes down. Oh look, it's gone away, so that means that their scan must have failed, or it hasn't come to fruition because I'm traveling too quickly through the system. But that is a early warning pirate system there within your starship. It's very, very useful to know that in each system there is actually only one kind of derelict freighter in each. So I've got this emergency signal scanner from Helios in the anomaly, and if I tune the signal, we will start pulsing through the system to try and find our derelict freighter. And there it is, it has appeared here. Now we'll go and land on here, and anything that we find in here, anything that we do, just overshot it there, everything that we do inside, upgrades, etc., I believe they are all the same. So if we get another emergency scanner, we need to go to another system to find a different derelict freighter. So one derelict freighter in each system, guys. Okay, so don't go getting another emergency scanner and finding the same derelict freighter. Go to a different system, find another one, and have some fun in there. There's been numerous occasions when I've been running around a planet trying to craft things, trying to find some dihydrogen for the thing I need to craft, and I haven't been able to find any. There's quite a lot on this planet actually, but for this example, what we can do is if we have any dihydrogen jellies, we can put them in our personal refiner or our portable refiner, and we can actually refine them down to dihydrogen. So we get 150 is the max that we can actually process. Out of 5, we'll probably get about 200. Oh no, I don't want you in there. We'll get 200 dihydrogen, which is what it costs to actually make the 5. So you're not wasting any materials. When you enter a new system, you can get 2 exosuit upgrades, one from the space station and one from the anomaly, and you call the anomaly in. But you can actually get more than 2 if you have enough navigational charts. So I have quite a few here. I only have 11. That's not too many, but it's not too bad. And I have 3 exosuit upgrade charts, and we can get them from Mr. Cartographer over here in the old space station. Hello, Mr. Cartographer. And if we speak to him, we can exchange random map for 37 nanites. We can exchange specific charts, which is what we're going to do. And we need to exchange 3 charts for 1 exosuit upgrade chart. So it will cost you 6 for 2, 9 for 3, etc. And then we can pop one of those off. Hot route. And it will find us the drop pod. And we'll go to the drop pod. And it is going to cost us a certain amount of stuff. It is going to cost us a carbon nanotubes. It's also going to cost us a antimatter housing and some sodium nitrate to get into the exosuit upgrade. So there's the antimatter housing. There's the sodium nitrate. It's 10 sodium nitrate. And there's the carbon nanotubes. And that will give us another exosuit upgrade. So we can expand our inventory or technology depending on which one you want to do. The next tip I want to talk about actually isn't in-game, but actually outside of the game. And that is the Assistant app for No Man's Sky. And you have so many different things in here that it is just a great app for any No Man's Sky player. You have community links, so you can find different people within the app who have applied to be part of the community links. Oh look, there's me. There's also people like Captain Steve, Jason Plays is on here. There he is. And there's so many others. So you can go and find these people, see what they're doing. Look, there's resource here, modding, which is strange. There's all sorts of stuff that you can find in the community links. There's also like galactic hubs and things that you can look at, which is quite good. Within it also, you can go to... I like to go to all items and type in an item. So I'll type in fusion. And we'll just go to fusion core. And it will tell us about the fusion core. Starship scrap. So we get that out of Starship scrap. There's fusion accelerant here. Now this will tell you how to build it. So crafted using a nitrogen salt and organic catalyst. And there's also, it tells you what you can create it with, or what you can use it to create, which is fusion accelerant and one explosive liquid for portable reactor. So it's interesting. You can look up any item you like and it will find the item in No Man's Sky for you if it is in there. Look, there's fishing here, which is new. It's not yet available. The feature will be unlocked in 3 days. Patrons get early access, so you can even be a patron for No Man's Sky app, and lots of people are, of course. I will be eventually. So that's very good. It's a great app, guys. There's guides in here. Have a look around and find some useful information there. And my very last tip for this video is repair kits. And we can get repair kits from the scrap dealer in space stations for tainted metal, or we can get them here from the contraband agent in a pirate controlled system. They have 3 here. The amount differs depending on what system you're in, the economy, etc, etc. So we buy those and they'll go straight into our inventory. I'll probably go straight into my Starship inventory because I already have some. And these things are great because whenever anything breaks and you don't have the materials to fix it, you can use a repair kit to do so. I wish I had a broken bit of equipment now, but I don't. They are fantastic bits of kit. Just make life so much easier for you. I suggest to go out and buy all the repair kits you can when you enter a... Oh no, it's actually gone into my exosuit. When you enter into a new pirate system. So there you go, guys. There's my 10 essential tips for No Man's Sky. I hope they helped you in any way. If you found any value in the video, please give it a like. For more No Man's Sky content, subscribe to the channel. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Take care and bye-bye.